And today I have a pretty cool replay for you. So this was when I was still back in gold. I just hit plat. I literally just ended stream right now, and I thought this was a very interesting duel because I have a really dog shit hand. So I started off with Simoon, Zonda, Zephyros, Bora, and Chinook, which are practically all one-ofs except for the Simoon. So it was pretty interesting to see that. And I know Simoon's supposed to be like, the guy that fixes your entire hand. Well, in this case, it couldn't, because I wanted Zonda and Zephyros in the graveyard, but I couldn't get both. So I kind of want to go through the duel and see how I kind of ended up with. And I couldn't get Shamal in this scenario because I needed Zephyros in the graveyard. And that was something very apparent. So I normal Zephyros and I just grabbed Shanga because it's going to help me go into Berea Storm to extend my plays. I'm just going to send Simoon. I didn't have anything else to send. So I use those two to go into White Strix to summon out Shamal to go into full Armor Master. So I would have full Armor Master on the field and Shamal would trigger in to grab back Bora. Since I have Zephyros in the grave, I'm just going to resummon Bora like this and go into my Raid Raptor engine, and I have Whirlwind for next turn. So here we are doing the Raid Raptor engine, going from Rage Knight to Brave Strix. Y Strix is going to trigger to give me my Rank Up Magic, and Brave Strix is going to trigger to get me my Rise Rank Up Magic. Now we're going to Arsenal Falcon, which is just going to summon out a card, mainly Sentry. So we're going to Little Knight here because it's going to finish off the combo for us and bring out Force Strix because Arsenal Falcon on the grave, which Force Strix is going to give us our last Sudri in the deck. So let's talk about our disruptions here. So we have Little Knight, Rise Rank Up Magic into a board wipe and burn, and I have Shanga and Chinook. So I have a negate, a pop, a banish temporarily, and a field wipe, along with a tower, and I have crazy follow-up for next turn with Blackwing Dragon on the field. I will absorb any burn damage, which is not really relevant at any given moment. I have Boreal Storm in the graveyard, so I can make Blackwing Assault Dragon next turn, and then Whirlwind and Sudri can help me get the Feather Whirlwind, which can go into Nothong, and the Blackwing Assault Dragons along with Despotter. So yeah. I noticed that they were playing Black Metal Dragon, so they're probably playing Dragon Link. So here I knew I had to stop the Boot Sector launch because Boot Sector launch is really, really strong. And I can only stop one field spell at a time. So I banished this away to get that. I figured I didn't want him to attack into my Little Knight, so I just Little Knight to banish away. And I didn't want him to Link Climb as well. So I went into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, or Spirit with Eyes of Blue. And we got the Red Eyes Black Full Metal. Which now I knew since he had that, he was probably going to use Max Metamorph and the Metamorph cards to be able to go into the Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon. I also saw Centurion in here, so I was like, holy shit, this guy has a 60-card pile deck of which he's just trying to cook. And I was really scared of the Link 5 Borland Dragon, I think it is. Romulus here. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then he activates the Max Metamorph to be able to go into the Red Eyes negate. And so I knew I had to go into my Rising Rebellion Falcon now before he negates the card. See, as he goes into it. However, what I didn't know was that the trap would protect it. So it was still unfortunate, but it was still okay. And with the Wyver Buster and the other one he has, I knew he had crazy follow-up. Or extensions, sorry. And I figured I'd try and just destroy Washanga because if I don't, he still has enough to be able to beat over my Full Armor Master. And thankfully, right here, the Full Metal Dragon was targeted my Rising Rebellion Falcon to be able to burn me for 5,300, but Blackwing Dragon actually saved me. He couldn't burn. Now, throughout this, I was thinking if I had Assault Dragon out, he wouldn't be able to activate all these effects because, well, let's just say he'd be burning for so much. And at this point, it was pretty long in the duel, so I was kind of skeptical about if I was able to win or not, especially with him being able to attack over my Full Armor Master, and I didn't have too much. Like, the only thing I was going to be able to keep was the Rising Rebellion Falcon, which I definitely could attack into something and just win. But with a negate and going into the Centurion engine, I knew that this was going to be tough. And especially going into Seals now, which was going to be extremely difficult. But then he just passes, which was really weird. And I was very confused as to why he did until this moment. I won due to a time limit win because he was trying to cook so hard. He couldn't handle the heat. And so I was able to win through time. But I just wanted to show you all the duel. It was very interesting with the Dragon Link pile and just the Blackwing hand that I had. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.